back. You know, I don't have a whole lot of work I have to get done this weekend, which is kind of nice. So I am excited about being able to do more Mass Effect. Alright, so we've got the three main ways we can progress. We can go after Liara, who's at Artemis Tau. We can go to Noveria, or we can go to Pharos. I am 100% going to look for Liara, even before I do any of those side quests. Okay, but we're going to have to navigate. I don't remember if Presley has more to say at this point. I guess we'll find out.
If anyone has to take over for Captain Anderson, I'm glad it's you. I'm not sure about having non-humans on our ship, though.
Not sure about that, huh?
I'm in charge here, Presley. I decide if we have non-humans on this vessel.
Yes, ma'am. Understood, ma'am.
Yeah, I'm gonna shut that down. I don't really
Carry on, Presley.
care what
Yes,
he
ma'am.
has to say. Okay. Alright, so here's a galaxy map. Although actually, before I go anywhere, so Liara's gonna have to wait a little bit. Hi. I am going to explore the ship a little bit. I will take the elevator downstairs. This is the med bay. Let's talk to Dr. Chakwas.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
Oh, okay.
I should
She's
go.
already said everything
Goodbye,
she
Commander.
has to say. Alright, there isn't anybody back here yet. Okay. I already opened up the locker. Nobody back there. Oh wait, I can examine a sleeper pod. Open up a codex I won't read. Alright. Okay, and I'll talk to you, but try not to hit on me too much.
Anything you need, Commander?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
I don't see how we could have done things any better. At least not without getting to Eden Prime sooner. And we were on the scene faster than any other Alliance ship could have been.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I've wasted enough of your time for now, Commander. We'll have time for personal debriefings later.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
Okay. Although on the other hand, I guess I haven't ever done the romance with him. I don't often do romance options in this game. I tend to play Shepard as just being more invested in kind of what's going on in the galaxy, and it's like romances would just be like a distraction from that. So I kind of headcanoned that way, where it's like under maybe less intense circumstances she would be interested in romance, but right now not so much. I've also kind of played with a headcanon that she's ace. I like that one. And I have romanced before, but I've romanced Liara.
Commander?
What's your opinion of the last mission?
Kinda wish you'd got there sooner, Commander. No offense, I appreciate the rescue. I just wish...
You wish we'd been able to save the rest of your unit.
Yes, ma'am. If I had been more alert, we wouldn't have been cut down by an ambush.
The Geth are perfect ambushers. They don't move, they don't make noise, they don't even breathe.
They have flashlight heads, ma'am. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Yeah, okay, that's a fair point. They do have flashlight heads.
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
I'm sorry, Commander. I need to get my duty squared away. I wouldn't mind talking more later, though.
Dismissed, Chief.
Okay, that's the second NPC
Ma'am.
who's kind of blown me off in terms of conversation, so I suspect they want me to not worry about that. Okay, I could equip people, but honestly, when I'm playing on casual, it's not super important. Hi, Rex. I'll talk to you later. Hi, Garrus. Oh, the Mako. No, let me inspect you. There we go. We'll talk to this guy, because I've been picking up
Commander.
those licenses.
Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
What are licenses? Why do you need them?
Manufacturers sell licenses. Each license allows me to buy and sell a certain brand of products. I already have several basic ones, but you'll need to buy more if you want me to bring in different brands. Many of the best licenses are hard to get, but they're well worth the cost if you can find them.
What do the different manufacturers offer?
There are too many for me to keep track of, but each license will explain what it's good for.
That's fair. New items.
How often will you get new items?
Well, that depends on how many licenses you've purchased, but I'll rotate items on a regular basis regardless. And anytime we land someplace with a big enough port, I'll buy, sell, and trade whatever I can. Check back often. I need to move items quickly, so only the most basic items will be stocked consistently.
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
Okay. So, this HMW is, if I recall, that's like the best brand. And then the SR in this case stands for sniper rifle. Obviously, these are all well outside my price point. But that's what I'll be working towards eventually. If I think about it. Okay. Now, that's a pistol that might be worth getting. It has less DPS, though. Nope, it's worse than the one I have. Of course it is. Okay. Light armor. Is this better? Yes, this is better. Okay. It's gonna cost most of my money, but I think that's worth it. Okay. At the moment, I think I can only equip myself unless I'm at the lockers. Okay. Okay, so, I'm gonna not worry about talking to everyone. Looks like I need to go somewhere first before I can really make progress on dialogue. Galaxy map, yay. Oh, I'm so excited. It's been so long. Okay. We're gonna zoom out. Zoom out. Okay. Zoom out. And here's the galaxy. Okay. So, Asteroid X57 is a DLC. Obviously, these are the places that could have, like, side quest stuff in them. But I'm not actually gonna do side quests yet, because I want to do the most important thing, which is go find Liara. Okay. I don't actually remember specifically which one she's at. Let's take a look at Sparta. We can investigate more once we've gone to this system. Okay, so if I travel here, it just gives me the, whoops. No, I hit the wrong button. Oh no, this is, okay, we will get there. I don't want to exit, I just want to zoom out if I don't want to land somewhere. I don't want to land there. Okay. Looking for a glint in the asteroids. I'm not seeing one.
Commander, I'm picking up a signal from the planet's surface. It looks like an automated distress beacon.
Okay, looks like this is where we want to go. Yeah. I like that it has a different animation for when you're going from system to system using a master relay versus when you're just traveling within the system and you're just using like the normal, whatever drive is. Okay, well, time to use my normal squad, which is Holly and Ashley, because that gives me even stats across the board. Oh boy, okay, we are on the Mako. Let's see, debris, distress signal, anomaly. Okay, let's try to head towards this distress signal, because that's, looks like it's pretty... Whoa, okay. Alright, this is gonna take some getting used to again. It's been a long while. Oh, I still have my little jumpy things, yeah. I have to say, it does feel like it drives a little smoother. I guess we'll find out. This might be a fresher moss spot. It kind of has that look. Guess we'll find out. Yep, I knew it. Whoa, I didn't used to be able to zoom. Where's my big gun? There's my big gun. Okay. Aim it. Oh, that's so much better. Okay. Woo! Alright, where is it? It is there. Woo! Sorry about the camera work. I apologize, fans. Oh, tentacles. Sensory tentacle. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Press triangle to repair. Okay. Oh, it's letting me drive while it's repairing. Oh, hallelujah. Okay. Oh, I see. It's like building up and then... Whoa. Okay. Well, still not used to the whole aiming thing. So happy that I can move while it's repairing. This is the greatest thing in the world. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting close. Gotcha! Yeah! You baby. Whew! Good job, Mako. You did it. Okay. Now, how do I leave? No. Cancel. Okay, that's how I hop out.
Alliance soldiers. Looks like they were lured here by the distress beacon.
Yep.
These are Admiral Kahuka's men. We need to tell him what happened here.
Okay, I think it must need to just blow this thing up. Maybe? Maybe not. Huh.
You lead. I'll follow.
Yeah, I know, but I thought we could turn this thing off. Okay, guess not. Guess we're just gonna leave it. And blow it up with the Mako. Nope. Okay. No, that does seem pretty invulnerable then. Alright, map. Alright, let's check out that anomaly. Let's not drive backwards. Once again, I apologize for the wild camera swings while I'm driving. Not the best driver in video games. At least this planet's pretty easy to navigate, at least so far. Yeah, it just feels like it handles a bit more smoothly. I'm not sure if that's like my imagination, like maybe I just want it to be handling better, so I think it is, but I do actually think that it is. It wouldn't surprise me if they spent some time retuning this thing. It was one of the more idiosyncratic parts of the original release of the game. Alright, mummified Solarian, just what I was hoping to find. Ah, no. Let me try it again. Okay, glad it let me try mine once. Captain Milan's identification tag. Okay. Something that will be relevant later. What I've often done in the past is use a website that will show me like the full map of the planets so that I know where all the points of interest are and I don't have to go looking for them. I might end up doing that with this playthrough as well, but at the moment, I don't have my computer with me. So, I guess I could look it up on my phone, but... This is such an easy planet to explore, I'll probably just do a little bit more running around and see if there's anything else to find. No, wrong button. Parked an unlevel train. Level-ish. Electronic skill too low? No. Okay. Yep. Let's see, we landed here. I think I'm gonna try to go this way. See if I find anything else. Go along that edge of the... Aha! See, I already found something else. Some sort of mineral deposit, I imagine. Come on, Mako. Come on, you can do it. There we go. Now it's just a little baby hill. A little warm-up. I think Ashley and I match now. Woohoo! Deposit of lithium. Excellent. Okay, my flag was back that way, but we're kind of close to the edge of the map here, so I think instead I'll head more south. I'm gonna veer a little bit this way when I go, but... See, that's the red edge of the map, so I don't go too much further. Okay, and that's the bottom edge of the map. This way. Okay, so I want to make sure explore this basin, and then I'll probably explore this one, and maybe that one. And then anything else I assume I would have seen as I was driving on the northern part of the map. Found something. No. Okay. How long will it take me to build up that muscle memory? The problem is, I'm very used to playing Destiny, which has different controls. Okay, so basically got there. I don't know if I'll be able to go this far. If that'll hit the edge of the map or not. I guess I'll find out. There is something. Perfect. And at some point I'll have found all the minerals I'll need, so I won't really need to go hunting for them. But obviously this early in the game, I'm not there yet. Okay. See, this is more of the driving conditions I was expecting. That looks like a cliff. Holy cow. Alright, I need to get on the other side of the cliff. If I can get up this way. So maybe. Seems like it might work. Maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, that didn't work. How about over here? Feels like progress. Okay. Up. Yeah, I made it up. Now the trick is to not fall down until I found the middle. Huh. Where is this deposit? Where are you? Tucked away in here? Yes, you're tucked away in here. No. There we go. See, they really lie when they say it needs to be level. Yeah, palladium. Or polonium. Interesting, even better. Okay, I think I'm gonna call that the planet explored. And we're gonna return to the Normandy. Cool, got some hydrogen. Checked here. Yeah, there wasn't anything there. Okay. Double checking the asteroids. Okay, I think it would have come up by now. Okay, next system. Just looking for stuff to survey. Ooh, place to land. Okay. I can't remember actually where Liara is, so I'll just keep landing on all the planets. I think there's like one planet per system you can land on, and then kind of a mix of the others of whether you can survey them or not. And the ones you land on, you either drop you into like a plot zone or just a Sorry. Or just like an open world kind of thing. This is looking a little bit more plot-esque. Because it's putting us... Yeah, so this is plot because it's putting us like on a single track.
Commander, I'm picking up some strange readings. Really strange, like off the damn charts. It looks like it's coming from an underground complex a few clicks away from the drop zone.
Okay. I like how they start you off nice and easy and just put you on a lava planet. Oh, and then eventually up here there will be enemies who will be shooting at me. It's perfect. Okay. Which way do we go? Okay, I am basically pointing the right way. Am I? Sorry, I get very easily okay, I need to go towards the right. Okay, that's this way. Gotcha. Gotcha. It's like almost a U-turn there. Yeah, there's red on my radar. Okay, I'm gonna clear this flag. Try not to drive into the lava. Oh, that's cool. Coming in overhead. I like the sound design on that was really cool. Like I could hear it before I could see it. Oh my goodness, this is so much better when I can aim. No, not into the lava. Did I just say that to myself? I wasn't gonna do that. Whew. Okay. There's going to be more armatures, and there might be turrets as well.
This route's a no-go. They have height and cover.
Yeah, they can. Those turrets can mess you up bad. Oh. Oh my goodness. This is so good. Oh, it's so good. Okay. There's still more armatures or turrets shooting at me. Let's go this way. Oh, hi there. Ah, no. Boot my snoot. Okay. Looks like there's an enemy back here somewhere? Oh, maybe it's on the other side of the ridge and I just didn't see them earlier. Really, Mako? Really? Alright, let's go carefully around it. I get Juggernaut. Not so scary when I'm shooting you from my Mako, are you? Oh, hi. Is that not the best thing? It is the best thing. Okay. Shoot those plasma containment cells. I'd rather they not explode them when I'm there. I think the green goop is, like, bad for humans, if I recall correctly. Okay. 3 more. I think they might be inside the buildings. Okay. Whoa. Well, okay, that one's not inside the building. X-Scaff. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna pop out and take a look at what we got. Huh. Nothing. I must be in the wrong building. Okay, well, that was a little anticlimactic. Let's try the other side. I do like warp. Oh. Cool. Take those. Okay. Are there other... I thought I saw somebody else, some other red on the radar. Let's see if there's anything else around here to pick up. It's a crate. Okay, this is the way I came in. So this was the gate that I don't really need to, like, clear out this gate. I just want to see if there are any enemies. See, I think there's somebody in this way. Means there might also be loot. Oh, rocket trooper. Well, this could be interesting. How about turn you into a little mini black hole?
I'm a little busy here.
I mean, you were 10 seconds ago. Okay. Cool. And I don't need to open that gate, because that's the gate I came in through. And I did not leave my Mako outside. Trying to imagine, like, going on foot through that upper path. I mean, that would be a choice. One could possibly do it, but this was way better. Storm the castle. Oh, fatigued. No. Okay, just double check my map. Yep, we want to go this way. Yep. Okay. Oh, squad. Oh, yeah, upgrade. Okay. Oh, I have 4 points. Ooh, I could dump all 4 points into Singularity. Radius 6¼ meters, 6 seconds, 50-second recharge, accuracy cost 80%. Or I could dump all my points in here. I could get Unity. I'm just gonna put all my points into Singularity. Yeah, I am. Singularity is the best. Okay, and I remembered I could look at my other people. I'm so proud of myself. Okay, combat armor. Oh, equip heavy armor. Activate shield boost. Those are both good things. Okay. Yeah, we'll do that. Oh no, wait, I forgot Tali. I'm so sorry. I didn't forget about you, Tali, because I love you, but I just forgot that I could do it all in one thing. Advanced overload. Yep. 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 There we go. Okay. Save. Also, I'll look at their equipment. That looks like a better assault rifle. Take that. Oh, I thought I was on Ashley the first time. I don't need a good assault rifle. I want Ashley to have a better one. It just, I didn't catch it the first time because we're wearing the same clothes. Likewise, she's the one who can use a shotgun. And I think for shotguns, I want to prioritize the DPS. That's kind of their thing. So yeah, take that shotgun. Mark that for trash. Okay. Now, pistols, I'm going to prioritize for the people who actually can specialize in pistols, which is me and Tolly. Okay, I'm going to give Tolly this. Transfer. Yeah. Okay. Sniper rifle. Nobody here needs sniper rifles. Okay, let's see. I thought I said she could... Oh, that's because it's me. Oh my goodness, I need to get different outfits just so I can tell myself apart. What do I look like there? No, I mean, I'm going to keep this on because it's better. But... Oh yeah, because if I change her outfit, then we won't look the same. Okay, perfect. You're all trash. Okay, cool. We're going to convert all our junk to Omnigel. Look at that. 148 Omnigel. Love it. Okay. Okay. I don't think it clears itself automatically. Okay. Yep. Okay, so that big old blast coming towards me is not good. Alright. Okay. Looks like I got it. When I get like the XP and stuff that pops up on the side, that means that I got the enemy. There's not always a better indicator than that, especially when they're further away. I mean, I guess you can tell when they like stop shooting at you. But like there, like it has the health bar, so I can tell, but you can also tell from the side. Oh, I'm happy that I can zoom now and aim. Oh, so good. Feels like the gun is stronger too. Yeah, I'm not sure if the gun is actually stronger or if it's just it's so much easier when you can actually aim. Because in the original release, you couldn't aim. You just kind of had to. I mean, like you couldn't zoom in to aim. You had to aim at this distance, which I mean is okay, but it's not great. You missed. Or when I first played Mass Effect, like the very first time, way back in the day, I had done so little video games where you actually had to like control movement in a serious fashion. Like I had trouble like making it through those tunnels without just like randomly hitting the walls. Like I just could not drive straight. I'm still not like the best driver. I don't care for driving games at all. But I'm significantly better than I used to be. Let's see. Okay, looks like I do want to go towards the left. Oh, they're numbered. I don't think I've ever noticed that before. This is tunnel number 3. So I wonder if I'm going up in numbers or down in numbers. Oops. I was just saying, like, I'm such a better driver now than I used to be. Randomly hits the wall. That's about right. Yes. Okay. Actually, I should do that. I should level up my squad. 4 more points. Okay, putting these into Spectre training. And Singularity. No! Oh, goodness. I'm never gonna learn. Okay. Okay. I want her to just do more damage. And specifically with assault rifles. Okay. Okay, looks like I could get improved. Excuse me, advanced damping. So we're gonna do that. And we're gonna save. Okay, looks like we're getting close to the end of this path. And that will take us to where Liara is. Ah, yes. And they're like, no, you have to go on foot for some of it. Okay, fine. I see when you're not giving me a choice, game designers. Actually, in that case, I'm gonna update my equipment. Because I remember what's coming. I'm gonna do armor piercing rounds. Okay. And then I think they're alright. I'm gonna do first aid on like everybody. Yeah, you get first aid, you get first aid, you get first aid. I'm gonna save. Okay, and away we go. I guess I probably don't need my weapons out at this point. Oh no, there's red up there. Inconvenient cover-shaped rocks. I took down my shields. Ah, it's a rocket trooper. Whoa. I need a map. Singularity.
Fire in the hole!
Nope, that was a grenade. So I'm not sure what they mean by... I feel like maybe it was mapped and I just unmapped it on accident. The interface here is not great. Okay, well, that's alright. I'll just always use the wheel for this game. The second game it becomes a lot more intuitive to use the mapping.
Powering up.
Ah, that was Tali's ability. Love it. Love to see it. Who is... oh, you. Okay. Oh, there's somebody up in there. Oh, it's... oh, a sniper. Okay, I remember. I'm remembering this. Well, how would you like a black hole inside the sniper tower? That's what I thought. You might not like that. Okay. Warp. I was gonna say, gee, there was a rocket. I bet there is a rocket trooper. That's because I can draw conclusions from observations. Okay, I think I cleared out this part, which means the big guy's around the corner. I mean, what big guy? I don't know what's happening. No, we're just gonna save. I think it auto saves up there, but you know, why take chances? Oh, and those guys are so annoying. They're so jumpy. Oh, it's hard to hit them with my abilities. Or my guns. Yeah, big boy. Yes, thank you. I love that it immediately puts me behind cover, though. I appreciate that. Thank you. You know, Tolly, you should, like, stand over here. Saying. Whoa. See, this is why I don't like these guys, because they're super fast and they hit me when I'm, like, otherwise behind cover. Which I know is, like, that's their entire purpose. That's what they do. No, stop jumping! It hit me with stuff which killed my ability to recharge. At least I can look around for them, like in the pause menu. I do appreciate that. Not that it helps a whole lot, but it does help a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna hit that guy with singular. No, with warp. That one's down. Kind of hoping my team will just take out the stalkers, but given that there's one literally right there, I think that did not happen. Well, that's a good sign. There we go. Yeah, okay. I think it might just be that big one, and that one. This one. Polly oh, Polly's dead. Oops. I mean, not dead. She's knocked out. Yeah, maybe if you didn't stand out there and instead you took cover.
Powering up.
I'm just saying, Tolly. I'm not sure if I can throw my singularity that far, but I'm gonna try. Oh geez, we barely hit it. Okay, there's that other guy. Oh, shooting at me. Okay, there's more red on my radar than I was expecting. Shield is down. Okay, that's a good sign. Tali, are you dead again? Oh my goodness, I thought I'd given you enough armor and such. Oh.
Medic! Medic!
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yes, medic. Okay, Unity's still cooling down. Okay. Oh. You've been shooting at me. Okay. Whew, okay. There's still some red. Tali, get up! Get up, Tali. She probably won't until we've taken out this last enemy. There we go. Tali.
Thought that one had my name on it.
Yeah, there you go. Get up. Get up.
My people have searched many generations for a world to call home. If we landed here, we'd just keep searching.
Nice. Okay, yeah, cleared out the entrance to the base. Let's go in. I do enjoy that fight where it's like the whole time leading up you just get to like one-shot those things or close to it with the Mako, and then it's like, oh, now you have to do it on foot. Well, dang. But this is part of why I'm playing on casual, because I like the gameplay, but I don't feel the need to have it be super challenging. I'm gonna check something. Ooh, let me pause. Okay. Okay, I'm back. I was just checking to make sure that the broadcast was working. It looks like it is. Okay.
It looks like this cavern formed around the ruin after it was built.
Huh. I love how we very politely do not have our weapons drawn while we're in the elevator. Okay. I recall not being a huge fan of these guys, but that's part of why I bring Tali along. She can explode them with her abilities.
Prothean's built to last. Looks like a lava flow poured in here.
I mean, I guess that's what all this looks like, yeah. Huh. Alright, let's go down this elevator. That almost worked.
Hello? Could somebody help me? Please?
Hi, Liara.
Can you hear me out there? I'm trapped. I need help.
Are you okay? What happened to you?
Listen, this thing I'm in is a Prothean security device. I cannot move, so I need you to get me out of it, all right?
How did you end up in there?
I was exploring the ruins when the Geth showed up, so I hid in here. Can you believe that? Geth beyond the veil! I activated the tower's defenses. I knew the barrier curtains would keep them out. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please.
Your mother is working with Saren. Whose side are you on?
What? I am not on anybody's side. I may be Benezia's daughter, but I'm nothing like her. I have not spoken to her in years. Please, just get me out of here.
We just need to figure some way past this energy field.
It's a Prothean barrier curtain. I knew it would keep me safe from the Geth. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please.
We'll find some way to help you.
There is a control in here that should deactivate this thing. You'll have to find some way past the barrier curtain. That's the tricky part. The defenses cannot be shut off from the outside. I don't know how you'll get in here. Be careful. There is a Krogan with the Geth. They have been trying different ways to get past the barrier.
Okay. But they lack the thing I have, which is to say, the protagonist.
Now it's fun.
Alright, signal jammed. Oh, yeah, probably should not have stood there to get hit by a rocket, you know. It's a good point, game. You make an excellent point. What? Didn't get. Oh, okay. I'll take it. Okay, is that all of them? Ooh, stuff. Oh no, I hit the wrong button. No, right, failed. Fine. Ooh, oh, I could try again. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, whoa, don't get stuck in there. Oh. Alright, well that was worth coming back here. I think that's probably about it. Alright, let's go take a look at that laser. Oops, why do I keep throwing? I keep throwing grenades. I only have 4 grenades now. Enter code. Oh, it's another one of these. Okay, triangle's not it. Square's not it. X. Okay, X square. Triangle. X square circle. Triangle. X. Dang it. X square circle. Triangle. Square. That worked. It's a fun little redesign of that mini game. I think it's a lot clearer what you're trying to accomplish with it. Okay. Hey, Liara.
Oh, how did you get in here? I didn't think there was any way past the barrier.
We blasted through with the mining laser.
Of course. Yes, that makes sense. Please, get me out of here before more Geth arrive. That button over there should shut down this containment field.
Any idea how we get out of this place?
There is an elevator back in the center of the tower. At least I think it's an elevator. It should take us out of here. Come on! I still cannot believe all this. Why would the Geth come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
Saren's looking for the conduit. Think fast, Miss Prothean expert.
The conduit? But I don't know...
What the hell was that?
definitely a good sign.
These ruins are not stable. That mining laser must have triggered a seismic event. We have to hurry. The whole place is caving in.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister!
Aye, aye, Commander. Secure and away. ETA 8 minutes.
He needs to move faster.
I was doing the idle animation. You won't let me do anything. Here we go. There's the Krogan.
Surrender. Or don't. That would be more fun.
We don't have time to deal with this idiot. Charge!
I like your attitude.
Yeah, I know. Okay. Now, Krogans are tough, because they can also use abilities. Larry on them. Or on all of them, as the case may be. Okay. Well, you might not want to get that close to them, I'm just saying. Ah, because they regen their health. It's super annoying. There we go. Less annoying when you know what you're doing. I like throw winded when they come out.
Too close, Commander. 10 more seconds we would have been swimming in molten sulfur. The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
Okay,
We
Joker.
almost died out there, and your pilot is making jokes?
Yeah.
Joker pulled our asses out of there. I think he's earned the right to a few bad jokes.
I see. It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander. But I am grateful to you. You saved my life back there, and not just from the volcano. Those Geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
Just how old are you exactly?
I hate to admit it, but I am only 106.
Damn. I hope I look that good when I'm your age.
A century may seem like a long time to a short-lived species like yours. But among the Asari, I am barely considered more than a child. That is why my research has not received the attention it deserves. Because of my youth, other Asari scholars tend to dismiss my theories on what happened to the Protheans.
I've got my own theory on why the Protheans disappeared.
With all due respect, Commander, I have heard every theory out there. The problem is finding evidence to support them. The Protheans left remarkably little behind. It is almost as if someone did not want the mystery solved. It is like someone came along after the Protheans were gone and cleansed the galaxy of clues. But here is the incredible part. According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
Where'd you come up with this theory? I thought there wasn't any evidence.
I have been working on this for 50 years. I have tracked down every scrap and shred of evidence. Eventually, subtle patterns start to emerge, patterns that hint at the truth. It is difficult to explain to someone else. I cannot point to one specific thing to prove my case. It is more a feeling derived from a half-century of dedicated research. But I know I'm right, and eventually I will be able to prove it. There were other civilizations before the Protheans. This cycle has repeated itself many times over.
If the Protheans weren't the first, then who was?
I don't know. There is barely any evidence on the Protheans, even less on those who came before them. I cannot prove my theory, but I know I am right. The galaxy is built on a cycle of extinction. Each time a great civilization rises up, it is suddenly and violently cast down. Only ruins survive. The Protheans rose up from a single world until their empire spanned the entire galaxy. Yet even they climbed to the top on the remains of those who came before. Their greatest achievements, the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on the technology of those who came before them. And then, like all the other forgotten civilizations throughout galactic history, the Protheans disappeared. I have dedicated my life to figuring out why.
They were wiped out by a race of sentient machines, the Reapers.
The Reapers? But I have never heard of. How do you know this? What evidence do you have?
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
Visions? Yes, that makes sense. The beacons were designed to transmit information directly into the mind of the user. Finding one that still works is extremely rare. No wonder the Geth attacked Eden Prime. The chance to acquire a working beacon, even a badly damaged one, is worth almost any risk. But the beacons were only programmed to interact with Prothean physiology. Whatever information you received would have been confused, unclear. I am amazed you were able to make sense of it at all. A lesser mind would have been utterly destroyed by the process. You must be remarkably strong-willed, Commander.
This isn't helping us find Saren, or the conduit.
Of course, you're right. I am sorry, my scientific curiosity got the better of me. Unfortunately, I do not have any information that could help you find the conduit, or Saren.
I don't know why Saren wanted you out of the picture, but I think we'll be a lot better off if we bring you along.
Thank you, Commander. Saren might come after me again. I cannot think of anywhere safer than here on your ship. And my knowledge of the Protheans might be useful later on.
And her biotics will come in handy when the fighting starts.
Good to have you on the team, Liara.
Thank you, Commander. I am very grateful. Oh, I am afraid I am feeling a bit lightheaded.
When was the last time you ate, or slept? Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
It is probably just mental exhaustion, coupled with the shock of discovering the Protheans' true fate. I need some time to process all this. Still, it could not hurt to be examined by a medical professional. It will give me the chance to think things over. Are we finished here, Commander?
We can talk again after you've seen the doctor. The rest of you, dismissed.
Mission reports are filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
We've received your report, Commander. I understand Dr. Tassoni is on the Normandy.
I assume you're taking the necessary security precautions.
Liara's on our side. The Geth were trying to kill her.
Benezia would never allow Saren to kill her daughter.
Maybe she doesn't know.
Or maybe we don't know her. We never expected she could become a traitor.
At least the mission was a success.
Apart from the utter destruction of a major Prothean ruin. Was that really necessary, Shepard?
I was gonna hang up about.
The Geth were crawling all over those ruins. We were lucky to make it out alive.
Of course, Commander. The mission must always take priority.
Good luck, Commander. Remember, we are all counting on you.
Alright, excellent. Ooh, squad level. Okay. Maybe... Oh, nope. I was gonna say maybe it's time to put points into something else. Absolutely not. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Yeah, now is a good time to talk to everybody on the ship. Oh, I can examine a thing. There's a thing to examine over here. I can talk to Joker. He won't have a whole lot to say, but may as well.
I prefer gold to silver, you know, for my medal. I figured you'd recommend me for one since I pulled your boots out of the fire.
If we present you with a medal, you'll end up sitting on stage listening to politicians make speeches for a couple of hours.
That's a good point. They'd probably make me shave, too. I spent the last 7 weeks working on this baby. No medal's worth that. So, Commander, why don't you tell me why you're really here?
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet. If you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a background check on me, didn't you? Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told the captain. You want me as your pilot. I'm not good. I'm not even great. I am the best damn helmsman in the Alliance fleet. Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
I'm sorry, Joker. I didn't even know you were sick.
You mean you didn't know? Oh, crap. Okay, I've got Vrolich syndrome, brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly. They're basically hollow, too much force and they'll shatter. Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack! It's very dramatic, but I've learned to manage my condition, Commander. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you know, you like the sound of snapping shin bones.
I do not like that
I have
sound.
to go.
All right, see ya.
Look outside. Oh, it doesn't actually let me look outside. That's disappointing. Nor that one. A shame. Okay, let's talk to the crew. Not Presley, but like my actual crew. Okay, this will take me downstairs. Gotta make sure I remember where everything is. Okay.
Commander, do you have a minute?
So I need to decide if I want to do romance or not. I kind of mentioned this earlier about how I usually don't, or if I do, it's with Liara, but I don't know, maybe I should do one thing different this playthrough than I usually do. Yeah, sure. Okay.
I always make time for my officers.
Off the record, I think there's something wrong here. This Saren is looking for records on some kind of galactic extinction, but we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
The Council doesn't want to believe anything's wrong. I'd call it human nature, but...
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming. I mean, it's funny, we finally get out here, and the final frontier was already settled. And the residents don't even seem impressed by the view. Or the dangers.
Well, well. You're a romantic. Did you sign on for the dream, Malenko? Secure a man's future in space?
Yeah, I read a lot of those books when I was a kid, where the hero goes to space to prove himself worthy of a woman he loves, or, you know, for justice. Maybe I was a romantic in the beginning, but I thought about it after brain camp. Biotic acclimation and temperance training. I'm not looking for the dream. I just want to do some good. See what's out here. Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance didn't last past the airlock. To the kids they hauled in, it was brain camp. Sorry, hauled in is unkind. We were encouraged to commit to an evaluation of our abilities so an understanding of biotics could be compiled. There are worse results of accidental exposure to element 0 in the womb. Beats the brain tumors some kids grew up with.
Is there some question about how you were exposed?
My mother was downwind of a transport crash. It was before there were human biotics, a little after the discovery of the Martian ruins. It only gets iffy around 63 when Kinetics was running out of first-gen subjects. Until then, they'd relied on accidentals. A bunch of guys in suits show up at your door after school, and next thing you know, you're out on Jump Zero.
Jump Zero is Gagarin Station, right? What's it like?
Yeah, that's the official name. Biggest and farthest facility we had for decades. Right on the termination shock, the outer edge of the solar system. It's where they did all the Goose Chase FTL research before we caught on to using mass effect fields. It was a sterile research platform when I was there.
There were other kids in the same boat, right? At least you weren't alone out there.
That's true. We did have a little circle that'd get together every night before lights out. We didn't have much to do, though. It was a research platform then, and Kinetics kept Jump Zero off the extranet to prevent leaks.
Then you must have had plenty of time to get to know each other.
Yeah, we'd sit around and bull every night after dinner, play cards or network games. There was this girl named Rana, who had a little circle grow up around her. She was from Turkey. Her family was very rich. But she was smart and charming as hell. Beautiful, but not stuck up about it. Like you, I guess. Ma'am.
Sounds like she was special to you.
She was. Maybe she felt the same. But things never felt together. Training, you know.
You know of any intentional exposures for certain?
No one knows. Doesn't mean they didn't happen. As big as the exposures were, it was hard to track down accidentals. It was different then. No one knew the potential, so there wasn't a lot of regulation. Anything Kinetics did was gold. I'm not saying they intentionally detonated drives over our outposts, but in retrospect, they were damn quick on the scene.
Jump Zero's a long way from home. What was it like?
The grand gateway to humanity looks a lot better in the vids. Anyway, this was supposed to be a casual debrief, not a bull session about stuff that happened years ago.
I wanted to get to know you a little better, that's all. Thanks for the talk, Caden.
Well, you're welcome, ma'am. You, make a habit of getting this personal with everyone?
Okay, committing.
No, I don't. We'll talk again later.
I'll need some time to process that, Commander. But, yeah, I'd like that.
Alright. Ooh, locker. Okay, now I'm trying to think. Oh, of course, Liara's here. Hello, Doctor. Do you have anything new to say?
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
You do not.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Liara!
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up...
I'm just glad we got there in time.
So am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
Don't worry, Liara. I trust you. I know you won't let me down.
It means a lot to hear you say that, Commander. Thank you.
I'd like to know more about the Asari.
We were the first species to discover the Citadel. We were instrumental in forming the Council, and we always strive to be the voice of peaceful cooperation in galactic disputes. My people believe we are all part of a single galactic community. Each species contributes something to the greater whole. Although we seek to understand other species, it seems few of them seek to understand us. The galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about my people.
Like what?
Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered. Male and female have no real meaning for us. We still require a partner to reproduce. This second parent, however, may be of any species and any gender.
I don't understand. Your species can mate with anyone?
Mating is not quite the proper term, not as you understand it. Physical contact may or may not be involved, but it is not an essential element of the union. The true connection is mental. Our physiology allows us to meld with other beings. We can touch the very depths of their minds. We explore the genetic memory of their species. We share the most basic elements of their individual and racial identities. We then pass these traits on to our daughters. It is how we learn to grow as a species and how we develop a greater understanding of other races.
What happens to your partner after the union?
Every relationship is different. Some unions are a single encounter with both parents parting ways afterwards. Others can be more long-term. Sometimes an Asari and her partner will stay together for many decades.
You Asari live for 1,000 years. What happens when your partner dies?
Few sapient species live as long as my kind. We have learned to take a philosophical approach to our unions. We do not focus on the inevitable loss of our partners. Instead, we enjoy the time we spend with them. And even after they're gone, a part of them lives on in us. The union is a connection that transcends both time and space.
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
I thought you always needed another species to serve as one of the parents.
Think about it, Shepard. If we were not able to mate with our own species, we would have died out long before we ever mastered spaceflight and left our homeworld. Union with our own kind is no longer common, not for the purposes of reproduction. Most Asari believe it weakens our species. Asari daughters inherit racial traits from the father species. If both parents are Asari, then nothing has been gained, or so conventional wisdom would hold. I am what is sometimes called a pureblood. Though no Asari would ever be cruel enough to say the word to my face, it is a great insult among my people. It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. She may have been too ashamed to publicly acknowledge me as her offspring.
Why agree to the union if she didn't want any children?
I cannot answer that. This is all speculation on my part. It is possible she wanted to be part of my life, but something happened to her before she had the chance. Benezia never spoke of her partner. Whatever happened, it caused her too much pain to dwell on it. She raised me by herself, though that is not uncommon. Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on long before the child reaches maturity.
Do you know why Benezia joined up with Saren?
I don't understand it. She was always outspoken about the need for the Asari to become more involved in shaping galactic events. Maybe she thought allying herself with Saren would somehow be for the greater good in the long run. At least I hope so.
This hurts you, doesn't it?
None of this makes any sense to me. I have not spoken to Benezia in many years, but I know her, and this was not like her. Something changed.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Alright. So, I'm just going to be friends with Liara and romance Caden and be friends with everybody else. Let's see, this is my office, although I don't think there's anything here for me to do, kind of amusingly. Alright, let's go down to the basement and talk to people. And then I'll probably call it there after I've talked to everyone. Right, first things first. Let's talk to Oop.
Hey, Commander, you know that Quarian, Tally? She's been spending all her time down here asking me about our engines.
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
What? No, she's amazing. I wish my guys were half as smart as she is. Give her a month on board and she'll know more about our engines than I do. She's got a real knack for technology, that one. I can see why you wanted her to come along.
I figured she'd be a real asset to the team.
You got an eye for Tally, Commander, but I'm guessing that's not why you came down here.
Fill me in on the IES stealth system. How does it work exactly?
You can't hide a ship out in space. They emit too much heat and radiation. Too easy for sensors to pick them up, unless you find a way to capture those emissions. So our stealth systems trap the energy we give off in storage sinks built into the ship itself. No emissions to give away our location. Eventually the sinks have to be vented. More than a few hours silent running and they overheat. Cook us inside our own hull.
There's no way for anyone to detect us?
A visual scan can still pick us up. Anyone looking out a window can see us plain as day. But you have to be pretty close to get an actual visual out in space. Most vessels rely on scanners. As long as the stealth systems are engaged, they can't see us. Not unless we accelerate to FTL speeds.
Why doesn't it work with faster-than-light travel?
Cranking up to FTL blue shifts our emissions, pushes them into frequencies too high to capture in the sinks. As soon as we make the jump, it's like setting off a flare. Sensors can pick up our location whenever we enter or exit FTL flight, but for short-range missions, our stealth systems are amazing, and we've got the only one.
I want to know more about the Normandy.
She's the best ship I've ever served on, probably the fastest vessel ever designed. And she's the only one using the new Tantalus drive core.
What's so special about the Tantalus drive core?
Proportionally, it's about twice the size of any other vessel. Not only are we faster, we can run at FTL speeds longer before we have to discharge the core.
Where else have you served, Adams?
If you name a class of Alliance ship, I've probably served on it. Everything from dreadnoughts and carriers right down to frigates like the Normandy. My last assignment was on the Tokyo, only a cruiser, but she was a good ship. Couldn't hold a candle to the Normandy, though.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Okay, I don't think there's anything else to look at or do. It's a really cool looking core, though. Hi, Dolly.
Your ship's amazing, Shepard. I've never seen a drive core like this before. I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small. I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
The Normandy's a prototype, cutting-edge technology.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space. I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
I had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
It comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable resource. But we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. We just try to keep them running for as long as we can. Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the Geth.
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
They're constantly being repaired, modified, and refitted. They aren't pretty, but they work. Mostly. We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla. Grow our own food, mine, and process our own fuel. But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
Tell me about your people.
Our lives aren't easy. Resources are scarce, and we are constantly on the move. Everything we do must in some way contribute to the continuation of the migrant fleet. There are 17 million Quarians in the flotilla, and each of us relies on the others for survival. The bonds among my people are strong. Unfortunately, we have had to surrender many of the freedoms and civil liberties other species take for granted.
What kind of freedoms?
Well, it's illegal for parents to have more than one child. If our population grows too much, it would strain our resources to their breaking point. Of course, we also can't allow our numbers to become too few. If our population is in decline, the rule against single births is temporarily repealed. In extreme cases of population decline, incentives are even offered to encourage multiple births, though the Conclave hasn't had to take such measures in nearly a century.
That's your government.
The Conclave is our civilian branch of government. Each ship can elect a representative to serve on the Conclave and make decisions that affect the fleet as a whole. On matters that affect an individual ship, however, the captain has the final say. It's a tradition that dates back to the early days, when the fleet was governed by martial law. Fortunately, most captains nowadays are smart enough to have an elected council from their crew to give them advice and guidance.
So the ultimate power rests with elected officials?
In practice, the Conclave and the respective council for each ship tend to set the rules that govern our daily lives. But in theory, we are still under military jurisdiction. The 5 top-ranking military officials in the fleet serve on the Admiralty Board. These 5 have the power to overrule any decision by the Conclave in case of emergency. To do so requires unanimous agreement among the Admiralty, and they can only do this once. After that, the entire board must resign their posts. It's a safeguard that served us well. In nearly 3 centuries, the Admiralty Board has only overruled the Conclave 4 times.
I want to know more about the Geth.
I doubt I can tell you anything you don't already know. It's been almost 3 centuries since they drove my people into exile. All I know is the story of their origins, what they were when we created them, and how they turned on us.
Interesting.
The Geth were originally created to serve as an automated manual labor force. Initially, their intelligence was as limited as any VI. Over time, we made small modifications to their programming to allow them to perform more varied and complex tasks, bringing them closer and closer to true AI status.
How come the Council didn't step in and stop you?
This wasn't true AI research. We may have been skirting the bounds of the law, but we never did anything that was actually illegal. The changes were so insignificant, so gradual, that we were able to control them. Or so we thought. But one thing we underestimated was the power of the neural network. A million Geth thinking simultaneously created an inherently unstable matrix.
So the Geth share brainpower?
Many of the Geth's logic systems were designed to work in concert with other nearby Geth. Basically, the more of them you have in a group, the smarter they are.
So there's some sort of group consciousness?
No, nothing like that. They cannot share sensory data or information. Their programming cannot handle that much simultaneous input. Each Geth maintains an individual awareness and identity. The neural network only operates on a process-based level. It's basically the synthetic equivalent of a subconscious. But when they're in close proximity, they can coordinate low-level functional processes, freeing up more capacity for original or independent thought.
What made them rebel?
As we built more and more Geth, their effective intelligence became more sophisticated, more abstract. One day, a Geth began to ask its Quarian overseer questions about the nature of its existence. Am I alive? Why am I here? What is my purpose? As you can imagine, this caused a near panic among my people.
I don't see what's so bad about those questions.
The Geth were created to engage in mundane, repetitive, or dangerous manual labor. That's fine for machines, but it won't satisfy a sentient being for long. The Geth were showing signs of rudimentary self-awareness and independent thought. If the Geth were intelligent, then we were essentially using them as slaves. It was inevitable the newly sentient Geth would rebel against their situation. We knew they would rise up against us, so we acted first. A general order went out across all Quarian-controlled systems to permanently deactivate all Geth. The Geth responded to this order violently.
You didn't really think they'd just let you destroy them without a fight, did you?
The hope was that most of the Geth would still be little more than machines, incapable of organized resistance. But they had progressed much further than anyone anticipated. The war was long and bloody. Millions upon millions of Quarians died at their hands. In the end, we were forced to flee our own homeworld. We feared the Geth would pursue us, but they never came beyond the Veil. Now we drift through space, exile searching for a way to reclaim what was once ours.
I want to know more about the pilgrimage.
When my people reach maturity, we leave our birth ships and seek acceptance with a new crew. It's necessary to maintain genetic diversity among the fleet. But no ship wants to accept someone who will be a burden on them. So, to prove our worth, we embark on a pilgrimage. We set out alone, leaving the flotilla and our families behind us. We only return once we have found something of value we can bring back to the fleet. This is presented as a gift to the captain of the respective ship we wish to join. If the gift is accepted, we are welcomed into the crew.
Can a captain choose to reject the gift?
That doesn't happen often. Most captains are eager to increase the size of their crew. It increases their own standing in our society. Even when a gift is not particularly valuable, the captain usually accepts it out of a sense of tradition. However, there is a stigma to presenting a substandard gift. It's not the best way to make a good impression on a new community. Most pilgrims don't return until they find something worthwhile.
I can't believe they just send you off alone.
It's not like they just cast us out. Before we leave, we are given lessons in how to survive outside the flotilla, and given gifts to help us on our journey. We also receive implants to fight off sickness and disease. Generations of living in an isolated and highly controlled environment have left our immune systems weaker than most. By the time we leave the fleet, we are well equipped for the pilgrimage. This is a rite of passage for all Quarians. If it were dangerous, our numbers would suffer. Virtually every pilgrimage ends with a triumphant return and the ritual presentation of the gift to one of the fleet's captains.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
Nothing.
I should go.
See you later.
I do find the Quarian backstory to be particularly compelling in the game. Like, there's a lot of really interesting story in this game. And the plight of the Quarians, I think, is definitely up there.
Looking for supplies?
Sure.
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
Ooh, I'm starting to get some money. Not 300,000 money, but some. Medium, or okay, I can't wear that. I can wear this. Whoa, yeah, that's a lot better. It's like half my money. But I feel like that's worth it. Okay.
Commander, nice work out there. I knew
know.
working with the Spectre would be better than life at CSEC.
Have you worked with the Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. At CSEC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
Being a Spectre does have its advantages.
Exactly my point. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it.
But CSEC wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first. That's why I left.
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
There's more to it than that. It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape. CSEC's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
I hope you made the right choice. I'd hate for you to regret it later.
Well, that's sort of why I teamed up with you. It's a chance for me to get off the Citadel, see how things are done outside CSEC. Either way, I plan to make the most of this.
And without CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
Whatever. Yeah, I guess I'll encourage him.
As long as you do your job well, you're free to go about your business as you see fit.
Thank you, Commander.
Alright.
Commander?
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
Sure. I was hoping to get a minute of your time. Off the record.
Is this duty-related, Chief?
No, ma'am. Well, maybe. I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but, I'm concerned about the aliens, Vicarian and Rex. With all due respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
They may not serve the Alliance, Chief, but they're allies. At least as far as Saren goes.
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy. I don't think we should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
I'm not gonna lock them in sleeper pods for the whole trip, Williams.
I'd be more comfortable if they didn't have access to engineering and the CIC. We, humanity, have to learn to rely on ourselves.
Standing up for ourselves doesn't mean standing alone.
I don't think we should turn down allies. I just think we shouldn't bet everything on them staying allies. As noble as the council members seem now, if their backs are against the wall, they'll abandon us.
I don't see that as inevitable.
Look, if you're fighting a bear and the only way for you to survive is to sick your dog on it and run, you'll do it. As much as you love your dog, it isn't human. It's not racism, not really. Members of their species will always be more important to them than humans are.
And of course it makes sense to compare sapient alien species to dogs.
This is an Alliance warship, not the Parliament floor. If you're Earth first, vote for the Terra Firma party.
Terra Firma is a pack of jackals. The founders had ideals. These days they just play off xenophobia and bigotry. I hope my reasons are more rational. My father, grandfather, great-grandmother, they all picked up a rifle and swore the oath of service. I guess we just tend to think of Earth's interests as our own.
Alright, I can see where your concerns are coming from, Williams. But this is a multilateral mission. You're gonna have to work with aliens, like it or not.
It won't be a problem, Commander. You say jump, I say how high. You tell me to kiss a Turian, I'll ask which cheek.
I'm glad there won't be a problem.
Anything else you need, Commander?
Nope.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am.
Some of that hits harder with, I don't know, the state of the world. I guess I can equip some people just in case I ever actually take them. I guess I should do my equipment first. Wow. Okay, so the Kessler 3 is worse than the Stinger 2. Okay. Not really what I expected, but sure. Oh yeah, that's the one I just bought. Yes. Okay. Shotguns don't really matter because I'm never going to use them. Okay. Alright. Basically, my thought is that if I keep the people who I use the most, I'll try to keep their armor and weapons kind of up to date, and then if I ever run with somebody else, I'll do their stuff at that point. Well, like I said, I usually run with Tolly and Ashley because they complement my me being full biotic really well. Okay, that's good enough.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
What's your story, Rex?
There's no story. Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
You Krogans live for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
Yeah, they tried the same with us, but we fought them off.
It's not the same.
It seems pretty much the same to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation? An infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth? And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
I suppose it isn't all the same.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
Sorry, Rex. I wasn't trying to get you upset.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard. As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago. The genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Ask the Solarians if you want details. They made it. All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Thousands die in stillbirth, and most never get that far. Every Krogan is infected, every one. And no one's rushing to find a cure.
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
When was the last time you saw a Krogan scientist? To ask a Krogan, would he rather find a cure for the genophage or fight for credits? He'll choose fighting every time. It's just who we are, Shepard. I can't change that. Nobody can.
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
Lots of species have left their homes and prospered.
But they go to colonize new worlds. We're not settlers. We're warriors. We want to fight. So we leave. Hire ourselves out. And most of us never go back.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Okay, I think I have talked to everybody. I'll take the elevator back up and call that a night. This was fun. Looking forward to exploring more systems. I'll check out the rest of the planets and systems in this region before I go to either Pharos or Navaria. I haven't decided which ones I'll do next. I'll decide that later. Alright. Oh, I guess it's... Well, I'll take myself back up to the map next time. And that's gonna be it.